Australia and INACID, and Marasi, Deon, Joubert, SD, and PSDA. Delegates and participants, our chair, co-chairs, lead rapporteurs are seated. Before we begin the first plenary session today, let's begin with a big round of applause to arouse our spirit today. Thank you very much. And with that, I'll hand over the plenary sessions to our chair.
Food and nutrition security in a competitive environment. And as you know, there are three sub-themes. First one, enabling policy environment for water, food and energy security. Two is the role of civil society and non-state actors with focus on farmers and extension facilities. And then the third one is improving agricultural water productivity with a focus on rural transformation. And there are 6 main points that are being addressed through this different sub-themes and the theme. He is the Deputy Director General of the International Water Management Institute. Dr. Smith, welcome to you on the stage.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, Mr. Co-Chair, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real privilege for me to be able to speak. I know from personal experience that it takes a huge effort to organize these events. And most of that effort goes unseen. But all of your hard work is deeply appreciated by all of my IMI colleagues, and I'm sure by all of us that are fortunate enough to attend this week. Fellow delegates, all of us attending this forum are familiar with the demands on global food production and how these are accelerating, with food production projected to increase by somewhere between 60 and 100% by 2050. All of you also know that irrigated agriculture on just 20% of cultivated land contributes 40% total food performance of irrigation and expand irrigation development and to increase demand for water for irrigation. But this takes place just as the theme of this forum alludes to, facing up to the tightening competition that there is for water. Now, of course, in North Africa, Central Asia, and South Asia, and East Asia. Recognizing the potential of irrigation will, however, be only a small part of the battle that is ahead. Fulfilling this potential, fulfilling the potential offered by objectives of irrigation professionals. But achieving these objectives has become more complex in the modern day world as large-scale at global as well as regional and national levels. So alongside food security, the world's confronted by challenges. So the future of food security has to be challenged, has to be tackled at the same time as equality, as eliminating demand, a biodiversity crisis, and of course, delivering water security for all. The Sustainable Development Goals, Paris Agreement on Climate Change, and collectively the 2030 Agenda are the world's plan, the world's agreed plan, for resolving these so-called mega challenges. So they're the world's agreed roadmap for transformation. And I think this roadmap for transformation and the 2030 Agenda represents. Indeed, given the centrality, I think will substantially shape the future direction and indeed the successes and failures of the 2030 Agenda. So I propose, and I hope this is a small framework that's helpful as we chart our way through the conference this week. I propose that sustainable and climate resilient to carbon and climate change, biodiversity and water. So our future choices about irrigation development are going to be important for each of those 5 transformations. So I want to spend most of my time that I have speaking to look at those 5 transformations and the way that
on June, July, August, water availability is already below the demand. Next. From the populist Java is the center of governance and economic activities. Just more than 50% of the population is living in Java. So it is very highly dense populated. As you can see, the simulations shows that the vast urban expansion is going up significantly. Java will become an urban island not in very long time. And agricultural conversions due to rapid expansions has recently impacted the city's problems. In dry months of June, July, August, Java is suffering water scarcity. As source of newspaper was written, some large critical conditions of clean water tends to expand. This newspaper last week. Some are at very high rate, up to 20 centimeters per year of land subsidies, such as in northern part of Jakarta, Bandung. The other impacts also, of course, in the river flows. The previous study shows the case on Ciliwung River. The river
but also to encourage and to push the government, the decision maker, to develop good infrastructure, to develop good dams. Because, as you know, if you want to irrigate, if you want water, you need reservoir. It's important to build reservoir and to encourage the government to do it in a good way. So, as you know, climate change. So President Joko Widodo has put the national food security. Some more about the dams in the world. So as you can see, Asia, I said Australasia because we had the Australia and New Zealand, comes from irrigated agriculture. For having some figures, about 10,000 cubic kilometers.
Participated at the highest levels in ICID. Ali, as many of you in the room know, worked very, very hard to get Canada more involved, to get Kansas more involved in ICID. And he traveled the length and breadth of Canada. He met with the universities, students, professors, private sector, government, and to be able to encourage participation and promotion of cancer internationally. And of course, I want to thank my colleagues in cancer, many of them you see in this picture here, who supported my nomination and helped do all the hard work to make this successful. And building partnerships, water pricing, all part of what went on in the 1990s. And then in the 2000s, we saw
farmers is not easy. The role of civil society organizations in facilitating capacity development, knowledge sharing cannot be underestimated. On the contrary, it has to be there. Another point that I think is very important is on facilitating dialogue. Sometimes the sectors in action. So we should not diminish the role of NGOs also in mobilizing resource for development, be it through corporate social responsibility agreements with private sector, be it through capturing investment from individuals. Farming in Japan that will be discussed and presented to you at this event. FAO leads the implementation of the International Decade on Family Farming that has been launched this year.
From the local Michel, please.
Reporting on the third sub-theme of this forum, which is related to agricultural productivity with a focus on rural transformation. I'd like to start by congratulating the organizers for identifying the importance, recognizing the importance of water productivity. Egypt, Iran, India, Indonesia, I think some of them will be in the room. In addition to the more detailed discussions tomorrow, please reach out to these authors. The starting
session, and please enjoy your coffee or tea break. Thank you.
Ladies and last but not least, Mr. IJsbrand, it's Deon from the World Bank. And to kindly present the dari session pertama, Bapak Dr. Insinyur Muhammad Amron MSc berkenan untuk menyerahkan cindera mata penghargaan kepada pembicara dan juga pembicara
tengah nggak usah dipoto bro, ceweknya aja
di sesi plenary yang pertama ini. Give the biggest smiles to the master of photography at the center. Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for our keynote speakers and presenters of Plenary Session 1.
Hornick from DWFI from USA. And we will continue by Mr. Jelle Beekma from EDB by background paper. And then we will listen to 3 best papers from, first of all, from W. Martin Rhodes, second paper from Maponya Kokele, and the last one from Reinders et al. So,
short. We have also 3 very interesting papers, I think. One practical paper on California water crisis and management, where we introduce also the environmental aspect, where we look into soil moisture. I'd be very interested to see how that will be and what kind of conclusions we get into, because it was actually more or less the start of my career working in soil moisture and soil moisture measurements. But now, first of all, McCormick, please let us hear your keynote speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and friends, it's a great pleasure to be here today. I'm very excited about being back in Indonesia. I actually started my international career near Jakarta many years ago. There's ideas, but realizing that what I want to stress is all these solutions really need to be contextualized. They need to be developed for the local situation, and also to understand there's also a global policy environment that we're working with that's changing, and that we need to be considering just what's happening at the global level and what's happening at the country level and at the local level. But context, we've had a lot about it this morning. I've had the great pleasure of working on Java, of working in Nusa Tenggara Timur, in Kupang, Sumba, and Flores. And realizing that even that's only a very small sample of the country. We've already heard a lot of these points, and I didn't really want to, I wanted to keep this slide in here because I do want to stress a few points, the 10 billion people, the changing conditions, climate, all these other aspects. I think one thing that's come out this year, if you've been following the sort of debates between agriculture, diet, health, and
Thank you, ICID, to give this opportunity to actually do work in this very challenging and interesting topic. Thanks also to many of my co-authors. We have put together a paper with almost 10 co-authors. Big advantage was that we got many good ideas. The disadvantage is, of course, to bring one sort of consistent message with it. I see that quite a few of them are over here. I see Stijn Reinhardt, I see Madramootoo, who worked at Mercy. So thank you very much all. Thanks also to ADB to give me the opportunity to lead this. It was very nice, which is a great history. Many of them you have been on the tour yesterday, which I hear was great. Unfortunately, I could not go. What is water, food and energy security? We first have to have some sort of consensus on that, and I think what is important nowadays.
California, it's on the southwestern part of the United States. Northern California is about the top third of the state. In the center we have the Delta. In Northern California, the Sacramento River flows to the south, and then the San Joaquin River comes from up towards the center of the state. In the middle we have the Delta, which the water then goes out to the ocean, and some of the water from Northern California. Now in general, surface and groundwater resources in Northern California are adequate in most years to meet all of the local needs and then to provide water.
The title of the paper will be Water Resource and Food Security, a case study of households in Gauteng Province, South Africa.
Regarding the water resource and food security, a case study of households in Gauteng Province. Just a brief introduction. Gauteng Province is one of the 9 provinces in South Africa. It is basically the economic hub of South Africa. And the households that I've assessed, they are from a homestead food program that has been that was established by the Gauteng Province. Is it working? They've pumped a lot of money, they've pumped a lot of production inputs in order for the household to establish the homestead gardens or the backyard gardens. So they had that is why they had to assess and check if those household gardens are making any food security and food. Quickly, the technical for 10,000.
I'm sorry, but logistical message. We have a dinner, and the last shuttle is going in like 8 minutes. So I don't know how quick you can.
Paper, but of the many authors that contributed to this paper, that is why they asked me to present the paper. So in fact, Mr. Chairman, I'm a little lucky that I can keep it brief, because I don't know that much of the paper, to be honest. And I like to refer you to the paper as it is in the proceedings. Very quickly then, the study was done. It is really a research study to improve irrigation in dairy farming. And they checked better methods to identify the soil moisture content in the soil. They applied 3 different methods: lysimeters, aquaflex soil moisture sensors, and multiple legs. It was done in the farm that the university has, Lincoln University in Christchurch, New Zealand. I immediately go to the results because that is the most important. And most farmers in New Zealand, they just rely on
California. We have the important water resources of the north that avoid salinity. And please do engage with all the authors around and so on. If you have further questions, let's keep the discussion up. Thank you, and let's go to dinner.
Thank you very much, Chair, Mr. Jelle Beekma. Can we give a final round of applause, everyone, for the inspiring plenary session 2. And once again, we kindly invite our keynote speaker, our co-chair for the sessions, Mr. Jelle Beekma, to present the tokens of appreciation. And then also to Mr. W. Martin Roche with his paper, Sustainable Management of Water in Northern California, USA for Food, Energy and Environmental Security. And the next Gauteng Province, South Africa. And last but not least, to Mr. short on behalf of Mr. Virendra KC, an improved approach for estimating soil moisture content to improve irrigation decisions.
Udah males.
We express our gratitude to all the speakers for plenary session 2. With Island, we look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Registration starts at 8 a.m. and the plenary tomorrow begins at 9 a.m. Amron Idris, have a wonderful, wonderful welcome dinner at Peninsula.